Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this is a video about time. Now, if you watch my first video on time, it's called God Particle 1. I explain basically what time is, and that the time that you know of, minutes and seconds and all of that, that was invented by a man. Time is the space between two events, or the occurrence of one event happening and another event, one event ending and another event starting. Alright, so on this video, I'm gonna give you a couple tips on how to take your time back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little information on how to take your time back, make your time more valuable, make your time more precious. The first tip I'm going to give you is about your travels. Now, me, I walk or skateboard to work. And no matter what time that it is, I always make it to work at the same time. Why is that? Because my body, time in your body has a lot to do with it. Because I programmed myself to require me to relax, listen to about 3 or 4 songs, smoke a cigarette, chill, text a little bit. I know that's what I want to do. So whether I leave 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, 20 minutes late, I still get to work at the same exact time. That's because whether I'm late or even if I leave early, I still get there at the same fucking time, at 2:30, because I program my mind to tell my body to move at a certain speed. So if I'm 20 minutes late leaving out the door, I still get to work because my body my mind is slowing down time. I'm taking more steps in a second. I'm taking more steps in a minute. I'm going faster down the hills on my skateboard. I'm manifesting less cars on the road, so I can use my skateboard even more. So it has 100% to do with your mind, body, soul connection. Next, when I really don't have anything to do, sometimes I sit there and I watch the clock. I watch 1 second go to 5 seconds, and I make sure that I'm in tune with my body, my breathing and my heart rate is right and in sync with time, so I can make these adjustments, And next, like I already told you, your time is really based off of your own desires and your relationship with your heartbeat and your breathing. Now, if you do breathing exercises, if you do certain things according to your breath and according to your own pulse, you can get a lot better with this. I gave you the example about me being in jail. I paid attention to what my body was telling me. I knew that a certain amount of time passed, not only because the shadows that were given from the trees in the building, but because of my own pulse. I knew what time it was, not because my hunger and I might be, it might be like 8:30, the TV's on this, blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't any of that. I couldn't see the TV or hear it from where I was. I knew the time based on my body telling me, look, it's been 5 minutes. You've had this many heartbeats per second or whatever the fuck, per minute. So definitely get in tune with your breathing. Get used to listening to your heartbeat and not like your actual pulse, but just feeling it. Meditation will do that for you. Next, I think I talked about this, but the vampires, especially in New Orleans, shout out to New Orleans, have a technique, and if you don't believe in vampires, they're real. You do your own research. They're not all blood sucking, trying to kill people. but they have a thing called blinking, a technique they use to bend time in their own way. And basically, what this is projecting your mind to a place that you want to be. So now, like when I used to walk to the liquor store, I never focused on the actual walk. Or when I would walk like miles and miles away and I really didn't want to do this shit, I focused on me getting back home and putting my key in the door and literally not remembering anything that happened. You know what I mean? So you have to put your mind in these places that you want to be, and it'll happen just like anything else. Just like any goal that you might have, you don't focus on the actual steps you're taking. You focus on that end goal. You focus on getting that diploma, focus on getting that girl, focus on getting whatever car you want. Don't focus on the steps that you have to really take. But at the same time, the downside is if there's a real lesson that you have to learn, there's a good chance that you'll miss it. So I wouldn't use this technique for every situation, because a lot of the times you won't remember what the fuck happened in between you leaving out the door and putting your key in the door and turning the lock or turning the key. But getting really good with mental projection and using your imagination and visualization skills will help you with that technique. Next, it is being more optimistic with time. I learned this when I was 17. When I'm at work and I have 3 hours left, I don't say, fuck, it's 7 o'clock, I get off at 10, shit, that's 3 hours. No, I'm gonna talk about that later too. What I say, I use my mind to bend the time in the way of being an optimist. I say, in 1/2 hour, in an hour and a half, I will only have 1 hour and a half left. You know what I'm saying? I try to be more positive about the time that I'm spending and the time that it's gonna take for me to get to certain points. Alright? So when you have 4 hours left, when you have 30 minutes left, 40 minutes, my favorite time to do this is when I have 40 minutes left. When you have 40 minutes left, you say, I only have to experience 10 minutes 4 more times. How you doing, sir? So when you get to that 30 minutes, you say, I only have to experience 10 minutes 3 more times. Boom, 20 minutes. In 10 minutes, I only have 10 minutes left. You know, that'll make it a much more positive experience for you. That'll make your time seem like something different. Alright? So don't keep saying fuck and cursing your own time. That's dumb as fuck. You're literally cursing the time that you have left on this earth. You know? Just like, again, when I was in jail, I put this to work in jail. I didn't say, damn, I still got fucking 2 weeks in this bitch. I said, look, in 7 days, I only got 7 days left. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It goes by fast. And like, the last tip I'm gonna give you is basically what I said before. But be more optimistic about your time, bro. You know how I say be good to the game and the game will be good to you? I used to say that a lot in my older videos. But so I start saying be good to the money will be good to you. If you're good to your time, the time will be good to you. So if you spend your time being happy and being optimistic about the time that you have left to spend where you're spending it, or even if it's a walk, you have to appreciate it. Of course, they say time flies when you're having fun, but that's a real thing. Your 30-minute break goes by 3 times faster than the fucking 30 minutes left that you have on the clock. So definitely learn to appreciate that time left that you have. Try to have fun, do everything that you need to do to make sure that you are staying positive on that journey and that route, and make sure that nothing's going to distract you, nothing's going to make this negative. Be good to the game will be good to you. Be good to the money will be good to you. Be good to the time will be good to you. You're making this time. Fuck the minutes and the hours and all of that. The energy that you're putting into these events is the energy that you're going to get back. So don't curse it, bro. That doesn't make any sense. That's like what I'm going to give you another tip. Like when I said, when you make your money at your job, if you don't have enough money to turn up or to get the loud or whatever the fuck you want to do. Just be thankful that you're able to pay your bills. Don't say I gotta spend. I only made $412 this week, this check, and I gotta spend 410 of it on bills. Damn. You know, that's not being good to your money energy. Your money energy is not gonna return you any favors if you're constantly cursing money and you're constantly having regrets on the shit that you spend your money on. You know, if you have buyer's remorse, take that shit back, get your money and bless it. You can't take your time back, so that's not gonna work. So the time that you do have, you have to bless it. You have to make it positive, and your time will be good to you, bro. So try all these things. Let me know what you think. Let me know your results and how you feel. And that's it, man. It's Laura Homeboy. AaroniMoses. I'm the bang, you the get. I'm the bang, you the bang. We the bang together, man. All right, peace.